Frank, that was an evening of stoppages. I don't think any fight went past the 5th round, but exciting from the start.
It was. All the guys did extremely well. I mean, they all did did what they had to do, perform well against some good opposition. I was really pleased with them, and onwards and upwards for round 1 on the 20th of April. It'll be a bit more of the same, I think.
Yeah, we've just announced that show. Sam Noakes is going to be headlining. Henry Turner's in a big title fight against a 16-0 opponent, Alois Jr. That's got a bit of everything.
Look, we've got some great talent, some very good young talent, and they're coming through. They're performing well. These shows that we do here are all about developing and bringing them through, taking them to the next level. The next level was the show last week, the Magnificent 7, all title fights, which were brilliant. And those guys all learnt their craft and trade on shows like this. You get value for money here. It is value for money. It is quality. The main event was brilliant. I mean, it was a brilliant main event and very competitive. And, Chris, unfortunately, was beaten. But, Ashley did what he had to do. But it was a very competitive fight up until the ending.
Obviously, commiserations to Chris for losing it, but at the same time, Ashley, looking at his story and record, shows anything's possible.
Story, and he had that cut, and I think Liz in the corner, as she's known, Liz the Sealer, she done a very good job on that cut. It is. I mean, Chris is a lovely guy. He's one of our guys. He's with Martin and Tony, who are not only we work with very closely. They're good friends, and it was, that happens. He's now he's coming off for two losses now. So I'm sure he's going to look and see what he needs to do and how he can basically resurrect his career and move forward. And he's got good people around him, and if that's what he wishes to do, we'll support him. In the meantime, Ashley's done what he's had to do, and he wanted to get involved in bigger and better fights.
2 of Queensberry's novices have been talked about a lot, have also shown today, Moses and Luke McCormack, who made his debut. How did you see those performances?
I thought Luke done extremely well. He showed what power he's got. He's a tough guy. There's no doubt about that. And we're delighted that he's with us, and we're getting him out again soon. He's got to just be fighting more regularly now, which is what he will do. And I think he's got a great career in front of him.
Moses Atama also, I mean, it was quite quick, but that's where we're used to now.
But you've got to remember, he's a strong, powerful heavyweight. He's got fast hands, and everything he lands is quite a damaging punch. And, if he catches you, you're going to go. It's going to be hard for us to find, or for him, to find guys that are going to be able to withstand that. And you bear in mind, he's only just turned 19, so he's fighting men. He's not fighting, he's a teenager still, and he's fighting men. So we'll step him up next time, and hopefully might get a few more rounds under his belt. But I'll tell you what, if he catches anybody, there go.
How do you feel for yourself that Moses is on? He's got that big goal. How do you feel he's tracking on it?
How do I feel
he's tracking onto his goal to be the youngest?
Look, he wants it badly, that. And I'd like to see it happen for him, but I'm being very honest with you. This is a marathon, it's not a 100-metre dash. That's what it is, and we'll pick every fight at the right time. And as I said all along, it's all about timing. So the timing's right, we'll make it happen.
And not a young kid who looks like he's just going from strength to strength. Young Royston Varney-Smith, fantastic performance again.
It was a very good performance. Fought a guy, was he 24-1? He's only ever been stopped once, and that was a good start. He nearly stopped him in the first round, but it was a very mature and a composed performance. Ben's doing a great job with him, and they're obviously developed a real good rapport between them. And for me, I think he's again going to be a young man who's going places. I've liked him from day one, and he just goes from strength to strength.
I'm not certain if you've heard this story yet about Sonny Liston Ali, but he got his first knockout and then he proposed to his partner during the night as well.
I heard about that. He could at least have done it in the ring. But anyway, God bless him and good luck to him, and I wish him all the best for the future. But that was a good performance tonight. He done extremely well. The last 2 as well, new debutant Imran and Sean Noakes coming back from injury. They also did exactly what they needed to do. Sean boxed really well. I mean, that was a very good performance. And, again, a lot of composure and did what he had to do. And as for Imran, he done a fabulous job. He looks like he's going to be a handful, doesn't he? And his backstory is... you read it and some of it's horrifying, but it shows you what a tough guy he is.
Yeah, from a refugee potentially facing execution to coming here.
Yeah, I mean, that is something else, isn't it? But I spoke with him afterwards very briefly, and he seems a really nice guy.
But then it just shows what a fantastic card, and there's so much young talent coming through.
We're blessed with it. Britain's blessed with some great talent, and there's some great opportunities for them. We're working very hard in developing the talent and staying true to our beliefs, and these guys are delivering for us.
Looking at another very special, talented Tyson Fury, he seems to have started his camp and he looks like he's in great shape. What have you heard about him?
Look, he's in great shape because he was training very hard before he got his cut, and it showed you the condition he was in. The last time I spoke to him, he was about 18 stone 2, he was telling me. So that tells you how fit and well he is. In a bizarre way or a perverse way, maybe this postponement is going to be even better for him, because he'll be even in better shape. I mean, he's going to be a handful for Usyk, there's no doubt about that.
I almost forgot about him, but Willie Hutchinson as well did explosive performances.
He needed to do that. We've been waiting for that, and he did it in style. So now we're going to step him up next time. He's not far off fighting for a big title. He's probably about 2 or 3 fights away challenging for a world title. He's got a great amateur pedigree, as we all know, and he needed that tonight, and he needed to make a statement, and he certainly did it.
He's had a fantastic division in this country as well at light heavyweight.
Oh, look, there's some great fights to be made there. In-house, there's some great fights to be made.
Looking at all of that, then there's another fight that's going to be announced very soon. Denzel Bentley and Diggum, that was announced on the television today. That's going to be another fantastic card.
It is, and it's a cracking fight. They're competitive fights, and Denzel needs to come back and again, to make a statement. He went into a fight against Nathan, and he was a massive big favourite for it, but it wasn't his night. It was Nathan's night, and he needs to come back now and show what he's all about.
But as we've shown 1,000 times here, and Ashley Lane showed today, losing sometimes it doesn't matter as long as you can avenge.
It's not, it's nice to have a perfect record, of course it is, but it's not all about, this is boxing. People lose, and if you can't come back from it, then you maybe weren't the guy we all thought you were. You've got to keep working away and keep trying, and that's what good fighters do.
Well, Frank, we'll leave you with that, but Friday nights are your call, never disappoint, and looking forward to be back here soon.
It's a pleasure, and by the way, you're doing a great job, Luke.
Cheers, Frank. Have a good night.